Yo, welcome everybody. I'm going to go through everyone on the side chat as I normally do. So I'm going to call you all out one by one. So unidentifiable, the first man on the list. Welcome, brother. Thanks for coming along. Enjoy your day at work. Renee, bear with me. Let me just skip that ad. Why's my music not sound on? Renee, welcome, brother. JBW, my goat, as always. Thank you for coming along. Bluto, me goat, as well. Appreciate your time, brother. Charles, as always, mate. Jim Bob, love you, bro. Roger, also another goat. Thank you for that. If I miss anyone out, I apologise because it's jumping a little bit. Cheeky Monkey, as always, it looks like you're going out to get something to eat. You're not sure what you're going to get yet, but you're going to eat. Mac, as always, brother, thanks for coming along. Nutcracker, as well, thank you. Darnell, name I haven't seen for a while. Hope you're doing well, mate. Darren, appreciate your time, bro. Karl, as always, mate. If I miss anyone out, I do apologise. It's going a bit mad at the minute, and someone's going to interrupt me right now because they don't understand I've just gone live. Kia, welcome, brother. Gambo, Max AA, the real Mikey, Guinness. I hope I'm saying that right. Mute up, someone. Mute up. Simon. Gold Uzakun user. Another goat. Mako. Animal, he's on the side panel. WC Thunder, and it just jumped all the way down to the bottom of me. WC Thunder, the one, also on the side panel. Connor, welcome, bro. Sean, chillin', welcome. Jason, another goat, and that's about it. Right, on the panel we have got tonight, we've got Animal, Lone Wolf, Snake Farm, the one, and yours truly. I'm sure more people are going to come in. It's a very early show tonight, so as we go on in the afternoon, more will come in. Guys, if you want to unmute and say hello.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Hello. Hello, everyone in YouTube.
Yeah, I told you more are coming. I don't know that. Yes, I do. It's Anton.
Hello there. Just made it there, guys. Howdy, everybody. Hello there, YouTube land. How are you all?
Skinny your teeth, mate.
What do you say?
Just a couple more shout-outs just before I go any further. Robert, welcome, brother. Mark and T. What is going to get nerfed today, T is asking. Yeah, I wonder. I reckon the Braden might take a fucking shot up the arse, that's for sure. How is everyone doing? I haven't had much chance this afternoon to get on and have a chat with you guys, but you all doing well?
No.
Doing okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good.
Left the game closed all day just to get away from it for a little while.
Last 2 days I've been working my arse off. Not like me to go out and do a bit of work. Right, where do we start? I think we start with the last event. And I'm going to go... I'm asking for a score, but I want you to give us like a couple of scores. So I want you to give a score for the event itself, the actual... The way the event played and everything else. Then I want you to give a score for the what you see, what the issues were, and the score for how bad the lag was, and etc. etc.
How about like the quality of the event?
Yeah,
and performance.
Yep.
And enjoyment.
And last things of least is I don't want to score out of 10 for the units we got and the new stuff we got. Just give your opinion on what you think of even if you've not even had a play of it, the time scale of the build and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Connor
and True Trust and Kevin, welcome, guys. So I'm going to start off with the last one that come in, Anton.
Right. The event itself was basically too long. Base was far too easy. Payouts horrible. So for that, there, it's probably going to get a 2. Enjoyment, probably a 2. And what they done with that Nox, making us go for 3 events to get all 80 parts, to tell us this is going to be spectacular, to help you in the event, for them to make it a 4-day build whenever the event was a 3-day.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I just think it's the tail wagging the dog.
Yep, I think you're right.
So that's a 0.
So you give
Total
the event a 0. Oh, for the
0.
last one, 0 for the last one. So
For the last one, 0.
So what roughly say it's going to be pushing a 1 total score, yeah?
Yeah, probably. You know, and that's the lowest score I've ever made it, and I've always been
It's
great.
not like you, mate.
I'm always...
Yeah, go on, mate, carry on.
No, I always try and be fair. You know what I mean? If I enjoyed the event and other people didn't, you know, I'm still enjoy the event. I'll give it the correct score.
That's right. You 100%. I agree with you. You give it the score that it's your opinion I'm asking for, not everyone else's. You know what I mean?
Yep, and that's right. I'm just saddened by that there. Saddened. It was a duncy move that they done. That was so duncy.
Yeah, it was a bit shit. Next up, I'm going to go with Lone Wolf. He was the second to last in, if he's there. I think his microphone's up his butt. Lodi!
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I had it on mute, like always. I guess you guys just didn't want to hear what I had to say.
I'm just asking. Well, what? Right, we'll explain it. What the scoring system is here, Snake Farm.
I would say the quality of the event, performance, and enjoyment.
Right, so you got 3 scores there out of 10. So the quality of the event. What do you rate the quality of the event? Pardon?
0.
Any reasons why?
Yeah, it was stupid. It was. I mean, my God, really drag on and on and on. Holy shit! Come on, Kixeye, you can do better than that. Let's get it together. For a company that makes thousands of dollars a fucking day, week on events and stuff, they can't come up with a better event than what they had. I mean, come on. It almost makes you want to just give up the game and go play 7 Days to Die. I just can't believe how stupid this game's gotten.
That's harsh.
I'm just not happy at all with what's going on with this game. They don't consider the players. They just go off and just throw anything out there and expect us all to just play, and coin. That's what they're after. It's the coin. I'm not happy. I give it a 0 and 0, 0, 0. I'm not happy. That's all I have to say.
Sounds like you had a great time, mate.
Oh, I love it. I'm like Snake.
I enjoyed the event.
Me off. Yeah, well, yeah, you should. No, if you didn't coin and get the boost and stuff that they were given when you coin, then it was heartless.
It was heartless.
Mindless. You just go in and do the same thing over and over and over,
That's true.
Everything, even the ultimate, Once you got it down, it was just sitting your guys in there and just watch them go in and do their thing, Yeah, I'm not happy.
What a shame.
Sorry.
No, mate. I want you here for your opinion. This is the first time I've actually heard you as mad. I wouldn't say mad, but vocal about how you feel. It's the first time.
Yeah, I'm just disappointed, big time. I just, I've been playing this game for God, how long? And, I love the game. I love the people that are in our group. I couldn't ask for a bunch of better people, but this game is just mindless. Just, do their thing and throw it out there and hope people pay to coin and give them a little bit of money. And thanks for the coiners. I appreciate that. At least I get to play for free when I'm not mad.
Okay, I'm going to move on because I've got a feeling you've got a lot more you want to say. But I want to save that for a little bit later, mate, when we do really truly discuss it. No. So, Animal, if we can move on to you, please, brother.
Oh, I'm speechless. I really am. After the grind of the one before it, and then having this one, making it a grind again, but with no payout this time. Yeah. There was next to no. It was easier to do the mission track, like more XP from it than the actual. Obviously, this if people wanted to try the harder one, but it would have been fruitless. They would have getting less XP from it all. Then the prizes are too expensive, like being that you have to buy 24 of them, 30 something of them, this or that. But for the amount of text there are, I really am like I don't think it deserves any score for any of the different things that you've asked. 0 across the board, mate. It's just mind-numbingly, disappointing.
Very surprised at the scores. Very surprised, actually.
It was zombies.
You,
I'm going to give it. Sorry to butt in. I'm going to give it a score because it's zombies. One time a fucking year that everyone looks forward to, and they make this soggy ass fucking stupid event, and it's really spoiled it because I really look forward to the zombie events. And none of the things I wanted was the fucking zombie tech. But the thing is, none of it. Not in the hero one. Not in this one. Silly units. A couple of fucking fire techs for them. But yeah, no, it's spoiled it. Fucking really looking forward to it all year round, and then boom, they drop that pile of poop on us, soggy poop at that.
Runny, perfect. Okay, the one, please, mate.
Yeah, well, I got an input error. Score value too low to entry. Yeah, my score is literally so low you can't even imagine how low it is. It was the worst zombie event I ever played in the 11, 12 years I played this game. It was a joke for a zombie event. And it was the worst 10 hours of my life actually playing this shit event. Yeah, dreadful. Nothing worked. The lag was killing my computer. The game ran so bad, the XP didn't pay out. My game froze 100 times. My CPU was blasting fire to my liquid cooler. You know, my RAM was filled up, the whole game lagged, there was no enjoyment, it was just grinding for 10 hours till you got sick of yourself and you logged off.
Yeah. Okay, so what, your score too low to even fucking put a score out there? Jesus Christ, I never expected tonight to go like that. I'm going to go with you, Snake, because I've saved you to sort of last, because I believe that we've got some things you want to, some input you want to put in.
Well, I agree with what everyone else has said, and but but that could be because I'm a. Go ahead.
Lonely Pro, your mic's playing up bottom.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Just give it a wiggle in the pole. Go for it, Snake.
I enjoyed the event, but that could be because I was feeding my War Commander addiction. The zombies were pretty weak zombies compared to other zombies we've experienced. Good point on the zombie tech. There was no zombie tech. But the performance, the enjoyment for me, I enjoyed the event. The performance of the game was horrendous. I won't go into details, but across the board, there were so many things that didn't work properly. It was very, very disappointing. And what was the third one?
You
Enjoyment.
Enjoyment.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. The event itself, the organization of the event, I go back to the first one. The event was badly organized. Having the mission tracks pay out more XP than the challenge track, that didn't make any sense. And 275 XP on the Ultra Base, I don't know who thought that was a good idea. This is the first time that I actually did the mission tracks as a priority, and I ended up with more XP than the Ultra Bases or the challenge tracks. And that didn't make any sense at all. But this was probably an event for players that didn't have advanced units to be able to get some XP. Hopefully they got enough to get some of the stuff out of the prize store, because the amount of XP required was right up there in the stratosphere. Yeah, performance, forget it. And quality, not so good. And enjoyment, yeah, I enjoyed the event. So I'm going to give it a grand total. I'll add my 3 scores together and I'll give it a 6.
6. That's where I thought everyone was going to be. I never guessed that everyone was going to go zeros, man.
I gave it a 2, a 2, and a 2, so it gets a 6.
The 2, right? Okay. This is my biggest issue with I've just had a look up. I couldn't see anyone giving it a score. If you did give it a score and I've missed it, guys, I do apologise. I will have another look now. Gold says a 2. WC Thunder, the very low scores. WC Thunder 3 out of 10, boring crap. WC Thunder nicks the payout, so it's 2 out of 10 for performance. Matt give it a overall 5. Sean give it a 10. Event 10 out of 10 for glitches, and Nox is good. James give it a 4. Rene give it a 6. And I think that's about everyone. Right. I've got. I'm not.
I just want to say,
go for it, mate.
Kevin Dobson made an interesting comment.
Go for
Maybe we are the zombies.
It feels like it at times that we are becoming mindless drones
Yeah.
Nice one, Kevin.
while playing this game. But I've got a little bit of an argument to go with you. Go at you with, right? The way the event was structured was almost perfect. Where you play the lower levels could play the main mission and get a reasonable amount of XP for not very much work. They didn't have to have top of the range units. But
Fair,
then when you moved up the scale and then you moved down to the challenge track, there was no scale there. There was no more difficulty added to it, and the XP was piss poor.
Yes.
It just feels like, and then again you move on to the Ultra. That was the worst offender of the lot. The Ultra should have been the one for the top tier player, and there was no difficult to it, and the XP payout was stupid. There's no scaling at the Kixeye. I think they nailed the mission tracks. They fucking nailed for the players that couldn't get it was a grind, but the players that weren't up there in levels, they nailed it. The shitty fucking defense waves, I don't even know why they fucking bother with that crap anymore. I really don't.
And they gave us the most XP.
Sorry, mate. Go on. Yeah,
they gave us the most XP.
300k, wasn't it, for the 3 bases, or a bit more, 400k.
It was 100 and something each
it was
defense wave.
If you're going to do a defense wave, make it fucking interesting. Sorry, Loam, go for it, mate.
Yeah, well, I didn't even see what they were sending at me.
No, it was dead before you could see it.
When it came onto the page. So I didn't know what they were sending at me. It was just like, okay, I just turned it on and just watched TV until it was over with.
Exactly. It was, and it is someone whoever brought it up. We are becoming the zombies. That's probably the goddamn truth. We are becoming the zombies, mindless zombies.
That was Kevin Dobson.
Yeah.
If I may just interject, I and a couple of you mentioned it. The quality of the zombies in this zombie event was pitiful compared to some of the lovely zombies we've had in the past. We've had that commander zombie and the running zombies and the jumping zombies.
I've got a feeling there's something going on in the background with Kixeye and the zombies that they're not truly coded into the game properly. So when they do, this is why we ain't seeing a monthly zombie. You know what I mean? When it used to come out, October was all zombies pretty much.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling that they haven't got the zombies and they haven't got all the assets from that coded into HMTL5 fully. It's partially, it might be in different languages, and when they do put it into the game, like we see in this event, it completely screwed the game. This is the biggest problem. The first day of the event was, or the first, 3-4 hours? Was just a no-go. And there was nothing off Kixeye. What was the fucking thing that Jake told us to do? Write in our diary, go for a walk. Go on, you know it better than me.
Oh, I knew it until you said it. He said we should take a moment of calm and reflect on recent events. We should go outside and take a walk, and we should write an entry in our journal.
What kind of person?
They don't want me to write in my journal.
What kind of person, when the game is running like shit, tells everyone to go do something else? You don't. You go, look, guys, we're working on it. We're doing our best. We're in the office. We're putting things together. You don't go tell them to go do something. And what's the word I'm looking for? There is a word.
Well, I won't come back to the game.
It's fucking insulting.
It's more like the guy that snores a kilo of coke a day at work and then thinks
he snorts a kilo. We shouldn't be saying that on here, but yeah, he does drugs when he's fucking indoors all day long because he don't go to fucking work. He probably don't get out of his fucking underpants that he's been wearing for the last 6 weeks.
No, he just turns them inside out.
JB might be right. He said Drake has been on mushrooms.
Yeah. he was on his own little journey.
You out.
He was on his own little fucking journey.
You hallucinate and you mellow out, so that could be right. You might be right.
Why would you put that? It's insulting to the players. You're looking right. You've got a bunch of players that are angry. We can't play this event, and then you put something like that out, that knowing full well that it's going to make them more angry. Why?
Yeah. It was nonsensical, that comment that he made. That's for sure.
Stupid. And he needs
it's not.
someone needs to reel him in and say, get him and say, look, Drake, shut your fucking trap. Tell him we're working on the problems.
Let's not give him too much airtime.
You're waiting on your steak, and you ask the waitress, and the waitress goes and asks the chef, and the chef comes out and says to the customers, the chef has told you to go for a wee walk there now, and and come back again. And while you're sitting down, we might have it ready for you, but you could add a wee journal in your diary.
Yep.
Nah, I think it's more like a sarcasm thing of him because his superiors are breathing in his neck and he has to come up with something. He has to say something.
Yeah, but no, that weren't something that the players wanted to hear.
No,
I agree, but yeah, if you're in that position, you don't know, mate. But
yeah, well, if my bosses were breathing down my neck and I had to come up with something, and that was if that was what I come up with, I'd think I'd be looking for a new job Monday.
I would quit myself. Yeah.
It's a shame because the structure of the event they got right. The way it played out, I don't know who's just come in.
Icky.
Sticky.
hello, Icky. How are you, Icky?
The literal structure of the event was correct. There was no. Once again, we're at this point where there's no. Once you got past the initial main track, there was no upgrade on doing the challenge track. It was actually a downgrade to do the challenge track, rather than an upgrade.
I didn't even do the challenge track.
There we go. Just we shout out, hello there, Neil. Daniel, my level 35 account could win every base attack, which means all the work I put in my level 50 account meant nothing in this event.
There you go.
Well said. Well said.
Guys, can I ask you one thing as well?
Wise words.
I've sort of hit a fucking brick wall with my subscribers. If you ain't subscribed and you like my content, give it a subscribe. It's really hit a brick wall, and I don't know what I've done wrong to make it do that. So a little jump, or even if I lose a few subscribers, it don't matter. Just to see a change in the numbers a little bit. Thank you for that anyway. Go on, Anton, what was you saying?
Manny was saying that the comments from Kixeye were insulting. Yes,
They was insulting.
Hello there, Loud. Welcome aboard.
But like, if you look at it like a sober way, I mean, those guys are in the office. They get told what to do. Right? They have no more motivation or enjoyment in the work they do. The game is going to shit.
Then they're
and
in the
Like
wrong.
20 person. You got like 20 or 30 people crying and nagging.
I would not be at work, especially a work that's considered art. Coding and creating video games is considered an art form. If you're being fucking cut off at the head every time you try to create something, you're at the wrong place.
Yeah, but I do understand. Like, if you're in that kind of
there's no understanding. You're at the wrong place. If you're not able to put your thoughts and your art and your theories and everything else into play when you're creating something, they're destroying their own product.
But Silly, you're not getting it. The people that communicate to the community in Discord are not the people that make the game.
Yes.
It's the tool.
And that's but being a tool, and that's what it is. He's taking Icky's job for the week.
Yeah.
He's understanding how to communicate with the fucking players. When you lose that communication with the players and you enrage the players even further, that all trickles down to the people that are working on the game. Of course
does. My friend owns the bar, right? Busy bar. And he's good barman in it, so he has. And ladies. But you see, if the barman is cheeky to the customers, first of all, the customers will leave. Do you think, how long is he going to stay in his job?
Not long.
Whether the fella, my friend, is giving him a hard time or not, that's not the player's fault.
You've got to have some decorum.
A wee question, I think it was that, that hero pack. Adam says, guys, anyone got that payout of Kixeye gift or for old players that come back to the game? What do you call that?
It was a returning players pack, and they give out a load of good shit.
It might have to wait. People had to wait 2-3 weeks for that, didn't they?
I think Kixeye need to start off by sending out a pack with an apology and giving everyone a couple of repair, whatever it is, as an apology for the start of the event and the way Drake spoke to people. That's the start.
Cheeky Monkey City. YouTube has changed their pit or their platform layout, so subs might drop or go up suddenly.
Yeah, no, I've been reading. I've been looking into a lot of the stuff that's going on YouTube just lately because I'm trying to understand it myself. But it's no big deal. It just feels like I've hit a brick wall with it. It doesn't matter either way. If I lose a few scubs, at least I know it's going up and down. That's what I'm more concerned about. It feels like it's not moving anywhere.
There's a two. The two Artful Dodgers, Bluto and my dog. Hello there, guys.
Yeah, they're sitting on 7 Days to Die while chatting in here.
Did you check your email from YouTube, Sid? Because we all got emails about a YouTube handler and stuff you had to
I've
fill
got
in.
it. I had a handle years ago, mate.
Ah, okay. Because I was in the mail this week about
Yeah,
YouTube.
all it is it's a tag. You put at SIDDY3382 and you will tag me in a comment.
Yeah, I got the same, yeah.
I think Michael there, I think he's in our Discord there. He's just echoed, I think, what you're saying there. I get that the mission track is for the lower levels, and then give the challenge track to the advanced players, make them work, and make the payout worth it.
But that's what I'm trying to say. The mission track, for the standpoint of the lower players, they could do the mission track. It may, in my opinion, it may have been a little bit overpaid because of how easy the actual defensive waves were. You know, if anything, the actual attacking bases was worth more XP than the defensive bases. Do you get what I'm saying? But the payout was there. You could work for it and get everything you needed. And then you move on. You get past that point. You think, I've built a few commandants. I've bought a few of the upgrade logistics. I'm going to do a challenge base. And then you realise you can do the challenge base with the units that you was doing the main missions with. And then you can do the ultra base with the same.
Very simple. If the challenge track XP payout had been more advantageous to me, I would have done the challenge tracks. If the ultra base payout had been more advantageous, if the XP payouts were wrong on the challenge track and the ultra base, they were too low.
Right,
that's all.
The one.
The fact remains, after you done 30, 40 or 50 playthroughs, it became impossible, the XP track, the trophy track.
Yeah, but it was supposed to get harder every time.
Yeah, but it hit like a wall at 50. Like after 50 rounds, it hit like a brick wall. Your brain on level 10 got one-shot by a hunter. Literally one-shot.
I changed units about halfway through.
It's a shame. It's a shame that Kixeye don't want to give no love to the zombies. It really is. And as everyone mirrored, everyone's pretty much said the zombie event is the event of the year. This is the event that everyone is anticipating, everyone's waiting for. They're looking forward to the. Well, it used to be a zombie month. It's no longer a zombie month. It's a half-hearted attempt at a zombie event. And this is just a shame.
Yep.
And last year's zombie event, if I remember right, it was a Hero Showdown zombie event. I believe it was. I'll have to check. But I believe it was a Hero Showdown, and that was more fun than what we played here. They had that the little hut that was out of the Evil Dead.
Was that when the Bub came out?
Yes. Was it last year? Yeah, I think it was.
Last year, yeah.
And the year before that,
it was the Hero.
Yeah, it was the Hero Showdown.
It was the Hero. Yeah.
Zombie Showdown or whatever they called it.
Yep.
But it's a shame. I just want to give a few more shout-outs to a few more players that I've just seen come in. My dog ate my pop. Thanks for coming along, brother. I know you don't play the game no more, but you're still a good pal of mine. Lee, as always, bro. we ain't heard Cheeky Monkey moan about anything. James, welcome. Adam, he's on the Discord. Adam, if you grab me in the Discord next show, which will be Thursday, and you want to come along to the live stream, by all means you can. I don't want to miss anyone out. Low Bubbed, Lena, and Augusto. If I've missed anyone else out, I do apologise. The chat is going off. I'm finding it hard not to keep up, but to scroll back up and find everyone. Right, guys, moving forward. Is there anything else you want to discuss? What about the Nox? Did anyone pay to build it?
Only you did. Only you.
I was the stupidest one out of the lot, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I had buyer's remorse the second I paid for that. The only reason I paid for that unit is because I deleted my Bub and I had a day's build on him already. It was already a day into the build. Not my Bub, my Braden. Because everyone was saying, rebuild your Braden, it'll be a better unit. So I deleted it, rebuilt it, went in. I said, I ain't got my Braden back on the hangout. And I looked, I got the fucking Nox in front of it. So it cost me I think it was 160 or 170 coin. Yep. But it was straight away I was regretting every second of it. Because I boast about not coining units, and I did.
Like, I know a handful of people have a level elite Nox already. They drop the coin on it, and they probably regret it all for you.
Also, that's
it's
a
a
wee
good
tip
unit.
for you guys and dolls there. Rebuild your Braden.
Yeah, but don't coin your Nox to rebuild it. Wait until your
No,
Nox is
don't
built.
con your Nox there. Leave the Nox alone.
It is sadly not only your Braden. Every thorium equipped unit that changes levels, you have to rebuild after every time.
So, Nick,
It was just a shame that things go like that in the game, where we get to a certain point and then we use the unit and we're going, this isn't the same unit I was using last week or even yesterday.
right, guys, a question for you. See the Ultra Base. What should the XP payout have been for that?
500,000.
500,000?
Yeah.
That's what it is normally, more or less.
And it could have been a little bit difficult.
Yeah, and also for the XP track 1, 2, and 3.
A little bit more than what the...
What was
I'd
80,000? The first one there, it should have been like 150,000 or something like that. You know, it's 80,000.
The XP challenge bases should have been close to where they was anyway. But again, they could have made them a little bit harder. I'm not saying go fuck. This is the problem with
Sorry.
Kixeye. No worries, mate.
Well, Snake.
The problem with Kixeye is there's no in between with them. There's either
No.
one extreme or the other extreme. They either go really easy or really hard. There's no middle gap there.
I'll ask that question out in YouTube land. What should the payouts be?
They're giving you answers now. Connor just said
Oh,
it
they
should
are.
be 500,000. Gambo also says 500k.
Yeah.
WC Funner Fast Kixeye fixed the Ultra Base. Yeah, it was initially paying out 500k's, right? And then it dropped down to fucking 275?
50.
I can hear you twice, mate.
Yeah, Snake's put his headset down and walked away. We're hearing it through it's coming from his mic into his headset. It's okay.
It's fine. So Connor has put down 150, 200k, 250, then. Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to just mute Snake up just for a sec. Hang on.
No problem. Not we got her sorted there.
Yeah,
Don't panic.
his door rang. Mute.
There's Kevin, a goat there, another Kevin. Kevin Shook. Howdy,
yeah,
Kevin.
welcome, brother. Yeah, I believe the payout should have stayed the same. There was no reason to change it. The only change that was good was the main missions.
Bastard, no wonder no fuckers hearing me.
Because you're fucking stupid.
Tim, there's a question that you caught me in the hop today because I didn't realise there was a show. What's the game down for?
Maintenance.
The weekly crap.
They're literally fucked the game up with putting the zombies in the game that they need to take a maintenance to put it all right. And then obviously they're going to nerf the Braden and Forest.
They're
Just to
probably
make
giving themselves enough time in case, like, if they do it on a Thursday and it messes up the event the next day. If they do it today
Right,
and
you-
it messes
you-
up,
you
they've got
honestly-
tomorrow to fix it.
You honestly think Kixeye think that far forward?
That would be a lovely thought, so it would be. That would be a cute move,
I
so it would.
think Kixeye needs to take the game down to reset the servers because of the problems we've had in the last 3 or 4 days. What about... there is another base we need to talk about, and I know there's going to be some interesting conversations about it, but the Elite War Barge base, what did you guys think? Shall I go through...
Wank.
I'll go through each one of you individually, rather than you all screaming down the microphone at once. So, I'll start off... Who did I start off with last time? I think it was Anton, so...
Myself.
It will be...
I'm-
No, I'm going to go with the opposite direction. I'm going to go with
opposite.
the one first and then Snake. What, the one?
But-
War Barge
Yeah.
bases.
Warbard. Well, I watched your video and I did it in the morning and I done 4 bases, 3 repair and then I logged off again. I didn't find them challenging.
Yeah, because you got the video straight away.
Yeah, you helped me with the video. I
You-
just copied that basically and I did it. Yeah.
You didn't hit him like the rest of us early in the morning.
Literally, like I woke up and I got my coffee and my first smoke and I was like watching City video and I was like, oh, I can do that. And I did it and surprisingly it went well 4 times.
Nice.
But then in the afternoon I did my mini and it didn't go so well, I can tell you that. Yeah.
Right, okay, so Snake's not back, is he?
Oh, he's back.
He is. I've got to unmute him. Oh, no, he ain't.
He's unmute. He's already
Without
muted.
muting my microphone.
Sorry, mate. I muted you.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I apologize for not
That's-
doing it myself.
Oh, so
No,
grand.
it's not your fault, mate. You jumped up and answered yours. More important.
Yeah, it was Amazon looking for the apartment next door, and I let him in.
Oh, right. And now he's going to rob the place.
No, I always went out to the hallway to make sure he didn't look like a robber.
Right.
He wasn't.
Yeah,
The war barge base.
mate.
So I jumped in like a true blue war commander first. And after I lost all my Orions, a platoon of commandants, and something else, I said, no, I don't think I'm going to do this right now. What the fuck am I doing? And then I waited, and then someone came up with the secret of how to do that base. Thank you to whoever that was.
I would fight him.
And I managed to do them. And I put about an hour to an hour and a half repair most of the time, but that's okay. I got lucky one time. I only had 36 minutes repair. But yeah, that was an old school war commander base where you really had to figure out how to do it. That's it. I like the base. It's nice. I'm waiting for the next ones to drop again so I can do some more.
Sorry, guys, I had to go to the toilet. Did you finish
No,
there,
what?
Snake?
Yeah, I did. Nice of you to stay for my comments.
Sorry, mate, I was breaking my neck, but I was going to even pee myself while I was listening to your...
Yeah, well, that's better than telling me to piss off, I guess.
What I should have said to you, Snake, is I'm just going for a piss, so let Snake tell
I
you.
went to say that, and I thought I keep telling everyone not to talk over each other, so I just jumped up and legged it.
That's okay.
Moving...
No,
You can-
I'm anxious to do those war barge bases again now that I know what's going on.
Perfect, yes, that's the way
They're
it
fun.
is. Loney, did you do them? Did you get your ass handed to you?
Yeah, I did. 2.5 hour repair time on one. So I said, fuck that, and moved on. Don't take me very long to learn my lesson. So I just moved on and kept doing the event base.
Nice. Okay, I'll let you be then.
Thank you.
Animal.
Go back to sleep. Sorry, I said that. I need to
No,
say
you ain't
that.
got to say sorry for that.
Just don't snore.
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't.
I didn't do any of them.
Fucking hell. You guys are meant to be the elite of the elite of the elite. What's going on?
Well,
I just had enough of the game. I just thought, I was watching you lot do them, and
yeah.
I was just like, no, not today.
That's exactly right. I watched City do it, and I tried to copy, and it didn't work. I'm not a war commander god, so
Zombies ate my brain.
strip me of my medals.
Zombies ate my brain. Well said.
Yeah.
You will be able to buy the elite war barge, just put it that way, but it's going to be a few months down the road. Eventually. I think eventually you're going to be able to do the war barge bases very easy. I'm going to grab you guys next Sunday. Not next Sunday, Sunday after. And I'll be in the hangouts with you, walking you through it individually, if I can.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, and if any of the goats want to come along on that there, you don't mean? You're more than welcome. Everybody's welcome.
Don't even have to be a goat. You can come along to my Discord
Just come over to
channel
work. Yeah.
anytime you want, as long as you're not a jerk.
City will post that. City will post that here.
I'm going to look for my Discord channel right now. There it is.
And I didn't do any bit.
I'm going to get to you, Icky. Don't worry. Don't panic,
Don't
brother.
Don't get to me.
Don't pancake.
Don't get to me.
Right.
Don't
I'm
get
going to
mad
go.
and take your toolbox home. Just stay with us. We'll get to you, Ricky.
Anton.
I enjoyed the bases, right? First of all, I didn't watch the video to start off with, and I should have. Because I even lost my payout company in that base. Trying to kill the thing at the last bit of health, but it's not a good idea. So I quite enjoyed the bases. They were a bit of a challenge. Now, I never got anything re-repair, but once I broke it down, I might have maybe 15, 16 minutes maybe in one unit, so I just swapped that out and went again, so I'd done the war quite quickly, but I enjoyed the challenge. They were quirky wee base.
Okay. Icky.
Yeah. I tried
How did you get on, mate? Let us know.
How did you get on? Looking, you really want to know? I lost my fucking ass. I looked at your video, got the same fucking tunes, lost my ass. So I tried a different way. Someone said the forest, so I tried the forest fucking thing. So in the end, I killed the barge with the Dopplers. So fuck you. There you go.
You did kill him with Dopplers. Good man.
You took it with Dopplers, you said?
Yeah.
Good man.
Well,
You love your choppers,
you're
don't
going to
you?
do that live, so you are.
You got to remember, you forgot one thing about them. They turn quicker than all the others.
That's true. That's true.
When you let the war barge follow your forest, there's no need to panic. Your Dopplers are safe.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
I only did one though.
I loved it. I fucking loved the war barge base. It took me back to 2 years, maybe it might have even been longer, 3 years ago, when we used to wake up in the morning.
Exactly.
We'd get
and
on the
silly.
at the time it was the Hangouts, Google Hangouts. We'll all be in there, and every single one of them people in that Hangouts was working their own fucking base, and then we'd add all the little different parts of each other's doing the base, and eventually we would get to that point where we've got the perfect fucking way to do the base. And
Do you
that
remember
is-
Debo and Dobba? You remember
Debo,
3 or 2
Dobba.
o'clock on them? You know, the whole lot of us. Toad. Do you remember Toad? God
Toad.
rest him.
Used to
Yeah,
be there
Toad,
used to
yeah.
be 10 of us in the Discord, and we'd all be helping each other. We'd all be fucking fighting for that one goal, working.
We'll try that there and
base.
try this missile over here. I remember. Do you remember the? Was it the last time? Was it the Romero boss base? Do you remember Debo come up with the disruptors to kill it?
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yep. When he got his, that was the helicopter one, wasn't it?
Mhm.
And then he went on a holiday for a week, and everyone got it for nothing. That was good.
That
fun.
was it.
It was good
They
times,
were
mate.
great days. Miss them days.
And it was sort of like a partnership between everyone that was in that hangout. We was all going for the same goal, and then we'd had every single little bit of each other's ideas together to get that grand goal of getting that free. Well, it didn't have to be free repair, but get that repair down every time.
Aye, but now, that would take us to maybe 11, 12 o'clock, 4 hours at that city.
Yeah.
You weren't getting that within half an hour.
We always managed free repair in the whole day, so.
Even the Hydra boss base, you know what I mean? Remember that boss base we had done there?
Right.
Remember we used to...
I remember the Juggernaut one. That one really threw me into the stratosphere. The Juggernaut and the Nova, I think it was.
The Nova-
I think them videos on their own, they got close to 20,000 views.
Nova was a tricky base.
Yeah.
That was a tricky base.
You remember that Adam Bay, they had to put Rival in a row? Yeah.
Yeah, it was so. And Kixeye do need to go back with that, but there's a very very fine line, and that's what Kixeye of old when what was his name, Will Harbin was in charge. Kixeye the old, they wasn't always perfect, but they stuck to their guns. If they put a base out, that was the base. They would never make it harder, easier, but there was always that
Do you remember
challenge. That
even
puzzle.
the Blackout base? That was a tricky one.
back in the day, it was
You know, you were using your Hades and things like that.
Dina end attack.
Mm-hmm.
Dina end attack and then go back in and kill all the towers. Because they had, what did they have in them? What are they called?
Corpus.
They
Wasn't that Corpus?
They had them guys that shoot the circle laser thing. Santiago's the hero.
Yes.
What are they called? Dracons.
Dracons, that's... Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking
So
perfect.
it's the game balance is skewed,
Hello, Evil.
and the base designs are lacking. And the reason for that is they're designing the game on paper now. No one in the office at Kixeye plays War Commander like we do.
No. And that needs
That's the issue.
That 100% needs to change. They need to start getting
Until
more
that
involved.
changes, we're not going to get to where we got to be.
Okay, Sean, there. You know what I mean? That's your point of view there. We're trying to get somewhere, you know what I mean? Yes, not that we do agree, Hangouts were the best times. They were. But you could only have 10 in it. That's only...
Yeah, I kind of prefer that than having. I think we've had up to 23, and you barely can talk because everyone's screaming over each other. Sometimes a few is better. Not saying that it's not something the change is something I'm not taken on, but it is. It was better just having a few players in there, a few guys. Whereas now we've got, especially the open voice, anyone can join pretty much.
I haven't done an open voice in a long time.
I won't never do an open voice on the live. Never.
You had some colorful characters in the past, yeah.
Yeah, never ever do that because there's too many dickheads. Right, I'm going to get on with the preview, you notes, guys, because as people keep saying, the game is up, but hopefully you're going to listen in. So this was posted after the major foul of the start of the...
Can you, sorry, put that up live in your Discord way?
Yes.
If you don't mind, thank you.
Right, this was posted, literally posted after the zombie event went sideways. So coming up in November, the sector is literally on fire. Matuto is metaphorically on fire. Will you let him consume you in Operation Inferno Machinations? The faction is unique. The Rhino X will charge through the enemy, and you can earn it in the event store. This artwork, I used this part of the artwork here, this corner, for my thumbnail. The artwork's fantastic. Infernal Machinations. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I probably ain't, but someone's going to put me right further down.
Pretty close. It's very close.
The November event, Operation Inferno Machinations, continues the assault on the Eastern Horde. Rhino X, the faction's unique unit, will be available to plough through enemies. So this is giving you an idea what the Rhino X is, plough through the enemy and lead the charge for your platoons in the battlefield. Rhino X can be earned in Operation Inferno Machinations. I wish they didn't have to say that every time. In the event store after all 4 pieces of required tech. In addition to the Rhino X, you also have your final chance to earn the Omega parts for the Perseus and 2 new pieces of gold tech. Go on, mate.
Charge for your platoons in the battlefield.
Someone's got YouTube on. Who's got you? Icky!
In the event store after all 4 pieces.
Icky!
What?
Turn YouTube off.
Oh, fucking hell, I was refreshing my bastard page because the fucking old chat went.
You fucking noob.
Not bad.
Right, it starts Thursday, 10 a.m. How am I a knobhead when you're fucking doing things that are fucking...
Give me a fucking chance to get to the fucking page. Fucking hell.
The 3rd at 10 a.m. PDT, November the 9th, and... No. Yeah, the 3rd and ends at 9th of November, 10 a.m. PDT. This
By
is...
the way,
I can still hear the fucking YouTube, you dickhead.
that's not me. That's not fucking me.
Why would you leave the YouTube on?
It's not fucking me. It's
And don't-
Snake.
Don't
It's
forget,
Snake.
Yeah, it's bouncing off you, Snake.
don't forget to say about the show city. It's going to be an hour earlier.
Yeah, it'll be 1700 hours GMT Thursday because
So
of
be
this daylight savings.
Yeah, their clocks went back an hour on Saturday. And I think it takes a couple of weeks.
I think
From-
it's next weekend, is it? Or the weekend after?
So,
Yeah,
someone
it's
said
next
that
weekend
about
for
this
me.
rhino. Right.
Next weekend, Lone, is it?
Yeah, I think it's this weekend that's coming up.
That's just for 1 week. It happens every year, so it'll not be 6 o'clock or 10, so it'll be 5 o'clock.
Nutcrackers shared the stats of the might want to share those.
Pardon?
Nutcrackers shared in the Discord the stats of the Elite Rhino. You might want to
I'm
share
not
them.
going to get into that because the guy that shared them stats is a fucking known cheater creator, and I'm not getting involved with that shit. No, thank you.
Yeah.
It's
Nut
called,
shared is okay.
What he done there
Stat.
is called, what did I call it, the one?
Data mining?
Yeah. Data mining. I'm not getting involved with that. I'll wait for Kixeye to release. And it shows a level 0 as well, so it's not really the true... Look at the giant metal wall and find a lumbering beast, a battlefield centerpiece. The Rhino X has been the kingpin of many assaults. The faction's unique unit is here, and it can be unlocked by earning the last 2 pieces of tech in this month's event. You could... They say like this month's event as if it's the only event we're going to get. You could earn the second piece needed. Hang on, I'm reading this wrong. This month's event, you could earn the second piece needed. The scrotum, and in Operation Inferno... Hey, am I reading that wrong?
Did you read that scrotum? You know what it is, right?
That is the scrotum.
Oh my god.
That's how I'm pronouncing it forever.
Scrotum?
It's
Scrotum.
scrotum.
Good job. Good job.
And in Operation Inferno Machinations, you'll be able to earn the final pieces. The howitzer and the ray bolt. Once you've earned all
Hashtag scroll
pieces, all 4 required pieces of tech, you'll be able to unlock the Rhino X. Afterwards, you'll be able to unlock its gold tech, thermal, armor, and damage reduction from all sources. At level 10, the Rhino X gets a damage reduction from all sources. At 11, I like that they're giving it another buff at 11 as well now. At 11, it can target and track air units. It's a fucking fixed barrel. Unless they put a machine gun on top of it, that barrel ain't targeting. Well, maybe it might.
So it can track just like the Seeker,
It's
the
got
Hunter,
a heat
and the Braden.
Yeah, but if it's like the hallucins heat-seeking missile, it still misses.
Yeah. Or it locks up and don't fire at all.
As I call it, fuck it up.
Like a the fucking launcher thing, that one, yeah.
Right, the Rhino X will be in the event store afterwards. I've read that. You'll be able to take the Rhino X to elite levels by earning elite parts in the event store. Another fucking grind. But at least we haven't got another unit to get other. Well, from what I can see, there is no other unit.
Oh, there will be.
Right, the Omega Perseus. I'm going to miss out most of this bullshit. I just want to get to the bit where it tells us the. Oh, it does straight at the top. So the Perseus is now Omega. Complete the sector gold bases and Omega parts to upgrade the mech. To level 30. This will be your final chance to earn the Omega Perseus parts from the sector gold bases in the events, as well as your first chance to earn the Perseus cluster bombs and Buster Commons gold tech. And if you're in the game, one says it hits air, one said it hits ground, but both of the descriptions below says it hits ground. Kixeye, you need to fix that. Social media, blah blah blah. I'm not going to read through that bullshit.
It's not a joke, though.
What's that?
Social media. Somebody's going bloody well go onto their Twitter, Kixeye's Twitter, and see when's the last time they posted anything.
About 1974?
1874, probably.
Oh,
nobody
there is a
active on
little
that
bit.
at all.
There is a little bit more here as well. In addition to Inferno machinations, the Rhino X and Omega Perseus parts. November will have a holdout. Warpath, a gear store. Hang on, bro. A gear store update and a continuation of the Shadow Ops cycle to earn the Survivor's War Barge and all the other regular monthly content. Be on the lookout for what's coming in December. I've got the calendar here. I will go for that last. Go for it, Icky.
No, sorry. I thought you. I just fucking when you had that infernal machinations. I thought you thought, hang on, fucking Inferno, we've already got one.
When I think I know how a word sounds, what you got to learn from me is I'm a little bit dyslexic. So
Excuse me?
I think I know what a word sounds like, no matter how many times you tell me this is how it sounds, I generally, like phalanx, I generally call it what I originally called it. There's no change in my mind.
I was thinking, we've already got a fucking Inferno.
I don't think I'm doing too bad. If I have got dyslexia and I'm able to read this shit out, I think I'm doing alright in life.
You didn't find it, it's just me fucking tired.
Being a dickhead like normal.
Yeah, fuck you.
I love you, really. Right, the following changes and fixes have been applied to Tuesday, November 1st at 10 a.m. PDT. Someone was going to talk then, and I'm going to let you talk. No one?
I noticed something in game that changed. Remember that bug Pandora we had? It's now removed.
Yeah, because that Bub Pandora was the War Barge and its stats. It was just the wrong picture over the top of it. Sorry, it is evil here. I did hear you, bro, and I haven't even said hello to you, mate. You're right.
Yep. What's up, everybody?
Do us a favour. Give the event a score out of 10 and your reasons why.
10 out of 10. I loved it.
I want to
Yeah, I
give
knew
you
it.
special praise. Number 1 on the leaderboard. Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, well done, buddy.
Good job.
Congratulations,
I-
well done there.
I do
You're
want to
a real
apologise
good-
again, mate. I did hear you coming, and my brain was
Evil.
working 100 miles an hour.
It's all good. I would
Evil?
say. Yes, sir.
Evil? Have
Yes,
your
sir.
eyeballs healed?
No, sir. I am scorned for life.
Hello, Tikal. Lone Popescu. DC8FD. Welcome, guys. Thanks for coming along. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. 53 likes. We've got 98 watching.
Yeah. And his fucking eyes are not that bad for that reason. His eyes are bad for another fucking reason. Aren't they evil? Yeah, you fucking know.
I definitely would say, not counting the coin sale, 10 out of 10. But if we're counting the coin sale, I would say 9 out of 10.
Hang on. Evil, carry on, mate.
I would say 9 out of 10 if we're counting the no coin sale during a building sale and event again. It's like they're doing those double taps again that we asked them not to do, where you have an event and a building sale at the same time, and then you're asking us to invest, but you don't want to offer us any benefit to invest. You're just doing two things at the same time. So it's kind of, if that's my honest rating, 9 out of 10. But I love the event and I like the zombies.
There you go. At least one guy looked on the bright side of things.
I got a little question though. Like, how many hours did you sleep last 3 days?
Mate, if you're enjoying yourself, it don't matter, does it?
Yeah, but
That's right.
It don't matter. No, if you're playing something and you're having fun, you're getting everything you need. And I guarantee Evil is close to spending a lot of that XP because he is catching up.
It's all gone.
He was having fun.
I spent every single. I spent all of it.
Who are we to judge how long he stays up for? I know I ain't one to do that because I've done it on events and I didn't even need the fucking XP.
I've been there too, yeah.
Somehow I ended up spending all that XP and only bought 2 war paints. Now you tell me that wasn't a catch-up event.
No, you done well, mate. Good job.
I
There's
only
a
bought
good question
2 war
for you, then, City,
paints
there.
and spent all of it.
City, if Kixeye are giving free packs to returning players, why aren't they giving free packs to loyal players? Those who have played for 5 years. That's a good question, mate, and I kind of agree with you.
And there's
It's
one
kind
above
of
there.
what can they give us as committed players? What would make our game improve? Maybe a global, excuse me, a global upgrade logistic. Maybe a few missile build logistics for these new fucking missiles, so we can have some fun with them.
10 thorium.
Give us some gold.
I own there wants you to pronounce
Well, how
his
you
name
want.
there, City.
Hmm?
I own wants you to pronounce his name again.
Lone Popescu. Am I destroying it? I do apologise if I did. And it's Ione, isn't it? It's not Leon. Lone. and I'm afraid to say this, you're Popescu from now on, whether I've said it right or not.
I own Popescu.
It's Pop. Oh, I apologise. If I'm destroying your name, I do apologise. Right, I just want to read through. Go on, mate. Go on, Snake.
That would be a good reason for him to come and join us in Discord on a live voice, and he could tell you how to pronounce it properly.
It would be nice.
Yep.
This is basically a reiteration of what I've just read. Yeah, I'm not going to read through that. I do want to have. I haven't looked at the bug notes. Is there anything there, guys? Will I be surprised?
You won't be surprised.
Normal
Bug
bug
fixing.
fix.
Briefing available Wednesday 11th. Bug fixes. For
Yep.
again. What they should really do is actually be honest with us and tell us what units we're nerfing. This week we are nerfing the Braden. Because you're doing the bases too easy with Braden, he's going to get fucked up the arse. And also the Forest is going to die in one shot from a fucking rocket launcher. They might as well be honest with us at this point. You know, it's not like they're going to make us quit because they know we're a glutton for fucking punishment. But yeah, what a shame. I'm pretty sure someone's probably at my base right now giving me a fucking good old ribbon and thinking they're going to get themselves on a live stream, but I don't. I never load the game up while I'm on the live stream. Not my game anyway. Is there anything you guys want to add before we call it?
You're all good.
Just a bit disappointing there what they've done with the Nox. Brave disappointed.
Yeah, it should have been a free build, especially at 80 parts at, what was it, 311,000 XP, and then it went up to 380,000 per part. It was kind of a kick in the teeth.
Anyone mention about all of the rubbish like what's going on, like lag and disconnects and people not getting scores and
the performance issues definitely all over the place.
Performance was horrible.
Horrible.
I logged off several times and thought I ain't coming back on until later on in the afternoon. What I thought to myself is once all the Yanks log off, I'll be all right.
How many years is the whole community now begging for Kixeye to finally fix the fucking game?
Yeah, but we know that they can. We know that we've had events over the last. All right, the events haven't maybe been your flavours. Maybe they've been a little bit too hard, a little bit too easy for you. But there has been the last 2 or 3 events before the zombies that have gone without a snag.
I'm not talking about content, mate, or anything like content quality. It's just a general thing in game, like the experience of being in game, loading up the game, and being online playing it. It's like literally crap.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I found that when I complain about the weekly, or we complain about the weekly and outside of event grinds, we complain about that, thinking they might add a few more bases to the map, they might update some of the older bases. Kixeye look at that and say, we can fit another event in that space. And that's not what the players are asking for.
Like, what's the point in having all the events and content when you still, after so many years, the game is still lagging like shit, the quality isn't there, the performance isn't there, people can hardly play. And you keep pumping content out while the game is getting no worse.
What you got to understand at the same time, that probably isn't on Kixeye's shoulders, that's probably on Stillfront.
It should be number one priority.
Oh yeah.
Make the game, play smooth, improve the performance.
Well, I'm going to say this right now. Everyone that's got the Nox and they've built it and they don't like it, you're wrong. The fucking unit is a badass.
Like it.
It is a fucking badass. The range isn't supposed to be there. You're not. And I know what people have done. They've gone, right, I've got the Nox. They've leveled it up to fucking elite or even elite 20. And they've gone, I'm going to go hit a level 53 base using just the Nox. And it's died. There hasn't been many units that have come out where you've gone and hit a base and destroyed it. There's been units that come out, and I quote this, we know they've been bugged. The Crucible, the Claymore, the Devin, even the one that Kixeye denied that was bugged, the Fighter Company, and all of a sudden it got a little fix. You've got to this is down to you guys to read in between the lines. When Kixeye come out with a bugged unit and you decide to throw 2,000 coin at it, and then within a week it's fucking fixed because the coin's slowly dried out for it, this is a you problem, not a Kixeye problem. They're playing you at your fucking heartstrings. That's something you've got to deal with, and that's why I tend not to put money onto levels of units, because I know if I went and leveled up my Fighter Company, within a few weeks it would have been nerfed. I knew it was going to get nerfed. We all knew. At heart, if you look deep down, you would have known that unit was always going to get nerfed. Always. But we all go through that same pattern of, poor me, I spent all this money and now this unit's shit. Learn your lesson, bro. Learn your lesson. You know, if I come and kick you in the bollocks every time and give you $2 afterwards, you're not going to do it every day, and then I start coming back every 12 hours and do the same thing. You're not going to carry on doing it. Well, sorry, if I kick you in the bollocks and you give me $2, you know, that's all Kixeye are doing. They're playing on you. They're playing at your own game. Stop spending money on shit that they put out that's bugged. And you'll find that the Kixeye will have to find another way to get the revenue. They will have to put out units that are working as intended, and moving forward we will see a better game. And that's probably an unpopular opinion, but I don't really give a shit. Right, I'm going to run with the shout-outs, guys.
I have one thing. There's a gentleman named Rasim on the side chat has asked, where can I connect to War Commander Preview?
Yeah.
The answer to that is there is no more War Commander Preview.
No, that went years ago.
Yeah, there is. You have no access to it.
Yeah, there's a War Commander Preview, but it's for the...
It's in-house, so you can't get on it.
Yeah. It's invite only. I'm going to run with the shout-outs, so I'm going to start off with... I'll start off with Evilicious, please, bro. The number one in the world at the minute.
Thank you, City, as always, for putting on the show, doing the release notes and update notes, allowing everybody to share their feedback about the events and what they thought and felt, and if they liked it or didn't. Sounds like I was the unpopular rating out of the group, actually, from the way everybody reacted. But I did enjoy it. Shout out to everybody on the panel for coming along and joining with City And thank you for everybody in the YouTube side chat. Thanks for joining us. Hope y'all had a good event. And just want to say cheers, everyone.
Thank you, bro. The one.
Pick the fucking game and thank you for watching.
Short and simple. Snake Farm.
Thanks, guys on the panel, for allowing me to be part of your group. The people out on the side chat, you're all beautiful people. I'm going to ask you all to do something. Something happened in my life that's touched me personally. I want everyone to be really careful when they're driving. Don't drive too fast. Don't drive when the roads are slippery. Don't drink and drive. Everybody, please be careful out there. Things happen when you least expect it. Have a good event this week.
Nice words there, Snake. Nice words.
Perfect, bro. Lone Wolf, mate.
So, I want to thank you, City, for putting up with me on the show, and thanks to the panel. You guys are great. Icky's a snap-on tool, and thanks for the side chat. The YouTubers out there, we love you. Keep it up, and have a good one. And like always, keep your powder dry.
Perfect. Thank you, bro. Icky, bro.
Cheers for coming along to the panel. Sorry it was a bit late. Thanks for the side panel. Have a good weekend. Have a good event. And the one, fuck you, I've got Modern Warfare 2.
I'm gonna kill you.
Evil. There's another reason you stayed up for them days of normal. Don't we know it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. We're doing. Take care, guys. Have a good time.
Mr. Anton Airlines.
Oh, again, thanks for the invite once again there, Nat. And a lot of good questions out there, a few new members and that there, YouTube land there. I'll just echo what everybody else there. We love you all, you know what I mean there? You're all top kids. And also pray for Ukraine and be careful out there and try and keep it classy as best you can. Have a good event. We will be having our event an hour earlier than normal, so be tuned in for that. And see you all on Thursday.
Perfect. Thank you, bro.
Yep.
Animal.
Yeah, thanks for letting me join in. Thanks everyone for turning up. Hopefully everyone enjoys the next event that's coming up, and yet another one. Have fun, stay safe. See you all next time.
Perfect. Right, guys, I've got to give a massive shout out to you guys because I was watching the numbers on the live, and as soon as someone put, I think there was 3 players that put up, the game's up, the game's up, the game's up. In the old days, that used to be that the YouTube, the show would be cut short because everyone would leave to go play the game. And I didn't see a big change in the numbers. It went from 90 or 100 viewers to about 92 and then shot back up to 100 viewers. So it's obvious that you're having more fun coming and listening to us over the fucking game. So long may that reign, and hopefully we can bring you some more entertainment in the future. But as always, I appreciate your time coming along and the time spent with us. Great bunch of people in the side chat. I love you all. My panelists, I couldn't ask for better people. They've always got me back. Just put it that way. And we will see you Thursday at 1700 hours GMT. Live event show. I know it's a bit of a fucking. I keep looking at it and going, fuck me. Another event.
1800.
Just
1700
guys
hours.
yeah, be aware of the time change, this week still.
1700 hours is 100% right.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Other than that, guys, stay safe, and we will see you on the flip flop. Take care, all. Bye bye.
Fucking
Thank you, Sir Tool.
See you all later.